Hello, welcome to another tutorial. This time, you see it, a sugarcane and then sugarcane farms. Right now I'm in my testing world and I would like to show you a few designs of sugarcane farms. And first to start, sugarcane is quite useful. You can easily make it by put it on a sand or a dirt block, so you can even place it on a dirt block as well, next to water, and then it will grow tree high, not more, not less, tree, after an amount of time. If you have some sugarcane, you can make different things, papers, and you can make sugar, and from that on you can produce more and more and more. If you have some gunpowder, then you can make rockets, and those are the most used times of sugarcane for me. When I have an elytra in my survival world, I use a lot of fire rockets to fly over the whole map. For the rest, you can make a sugar, and from sugar you can make a cake. You need it for the fermented spider eye, for brewing. For the rest, you can trade with villagers, with the librarians, with paper. It's also good to make some emeralds. If you go further, you want to automate it, maybe. There are two small and basic ways to do that. This one is a fully automated sugarcane farm. Over here you have the sand, and behind the sand there's a water source, so the sugarcane can grow. On level 2 you see the pistons. The pistons will push out the sugarcane and break level 2 and 3 of the sugarcane, and the observers will detect when the sugarcane is on its right level. To show you, I will put some extra sugarcane over here, and you see all the sugarcane will picked up by the minecart, and it will be at a normal level 1. Fully automated, and you only need sunlight to grow it, and it will harvest it itself. Under the sand blocks, and of course the sand blocks change for dirt blocks. It's sometimes more easier to make this building. You have the hopper minecart. The hopper minecart can, between a block, so when there's one item on top of there, pick up the item. It will go one way and back. And this is quite fast harvesting system, so it only needs to drive one time. Then under here I've for fastering the system an hopper minecart in a block, and under that a hopper. Actually, for this system you can also only use a hopper over here and then direct into a minecart in a chest. Why is that? I placed this hopper minecart, I don't know, I like to do that, but it's not necessary. You can also only place it in a hopper, because it will stand still here for a while and has enough time to unload. So this is not a very fast way, so you don't need to have that hopper minecart in your block. Then over here, my favorite and maybe the fastest way, but you need bone meal as a power source extra. The basic system is the same as over there, but then only for one line, so one stack of sugar, part of sugarcane. So it will work the same way. It grows, and the observer detects it and will push out the piston. But over here you have the dispenser who can dispense and bone meal. And if we put in half a stack, should be more than enough to show you. Let's first see, let's empty this one, and then when you put in your sugarcane, it will, with the dispenser clock, immediately work. And for 1 bone meal it will grow immediately to 3, so you get 2 sugarcane for 1 bone meal, and then it's already finished. And you will see first it will picked up by an hopper minecart, then the hopper minecart will stop it in the hopper, and from the hopper it will goes into the chest. And you see we use a half stack of bone meal and we get a full stack of sugarcane out of it. So this is very fast, way faster than this system, but you need bone meal, and bone meal you can get from bones. So if you have a skeleton farm, it will not be an issue. And then you have system 3. I in the past used it, but it's not very easy to make, or it's not that hard to make, but it's not the best system. You have a lot of loose, but what will happen is a flying machine, and over here the crops will grow. When there is a crop detected on a high level of 3 by those 2 observers, it will switch on the flying machine like this. Then the flying machine will fly, but what you see over here is the flying machine is also shooting out some material. So, and you have then minecarts who will pick the materials up underneath here. So over here you have a minecart, hop a minecart, it will pick it up, then drive over those 2, and it will go into this system. When you don't have bone meal, this is a more productive way than that one, but you will also have some loose, like you see over here on the obsidian blocks. Okay, then I think this system is way more productive when you use, instead of sugarcane, this system for harvesting bamboo. Then this is a really good system, because then you don't have the water source blocks. You don't need water source blocks for bamboo. And then with the flying machine it's way more efficient than over here. But this one is not that efficient with bamboo, because 1 bone meal stands for growing 1 layer of bamboo. So that's a one-on-one system, and then I think this system is more productive. I will show you that in a later tutorial about the bamboo farms. And also this farm you can also use from bamboo, but bamboo can grow to, I guess it was 15 high, so it needs to be way higher. I want to show you, I want to build this system and this system for you in this tutorial. Okay, I will start with this build. First we'll build the base system. I start always below and build on top of it, so you never have to struggle to dig down deeper into the ground. Let's build it over here. So we start with a chest, and on top of that chest we put a hopper, and then I will skip the hopper minecart in a block, and we'll make a real line over it, and then you start with 1 powered over here. You can make it around 15 wide if you want, because it depends on the observer that detects it, can send out a single of 15, but I will make it like this right now. Power that one, so it will always go this way and then immediately go back. Over here you will place a block, and you can put it when you want to make it, turn it on off for an extra time. And over here you can later place a redstone single, so it will power the minecart for taking off. Then for the rest of the system, you can place sand on top of a rail like this. Over here we want a water source, so we can put it over here. Then we place one layer of solid block, and then we want the pistons over here. That's the second layer, so you want always that the crops, the sugarcane will break at level 2. And then you want some detection point. You can make a lot of detection points, and let's make it the whole way around like this, but you can also skip sometimes an observer if you want that. You want the observers to power the pistons, and that will happen right now already. So let me show you up, and all the pistons are working. Actually, you're almost ready then. The only thing you need is to make sure when the pistons are firing that your minecart is going to right. So we want that like this. So we have we place some redstone on observers. When the redstone is turning on, it will send a signal down, and then the minecart will write. So if we place, you see the minecart is writing right now. I will turn this single one more longer, so it will push the minecart a bit faster. Actually, that's it for it. That's your system, and we also already getting some materials. Of course, not much because I placed it. Then you can place a glass shell on it. It looks nice, and it will keep the sugarcane inside the system. So you want it to place it a bit on this, so it will not escape your system. It will be locked up and push, and everything will then get by the minecart. So you need to make it higher, just like that one, a few blocks higher than the observers, and it will be fine. Let's go to the next build. Also here I start below, and then place a hopper, and then place a rail on top of it. So then over here on top of the hopper minecart you want that block. Then we need a water source next to the block over here. Then we can place the sugarcane, and then if we build this up we can place the piston over here or over there, depends on what you want. So we can place the piston over here and the dispenser over here, but you can change the directions. I like this view I guess the most, but I change sometimes. Let's get on with it. So we start with the piston and observer again. Observer like this. The redstone that will power the piston, and then a dispenser over here. Make sure it's a dispenser, not a dropper. Works totally different. The dispenser will shoot out the item like how it should work. So let's like use, and dropper will only drop the item in the system. This is the dispenser clock, and we can place it. Oh. Like that. And now this system is working. Let's place some glass so it will not escape. So right now it will function as a solar system. So when it by the sun is growing, it will work, but it will also work if you put in some bone meal, and we will do that right now. Let's get some bone meal, and then again harvest. Oh, and now I lost everything. Half a stack in the system, and as you see, it will shoot immediately, and will picked up by the hopper minecart. So you see the hopper minecart will pick it up very fast, and even the hopper, they can only do it one by one. If you wanted a slower system, that's possible as well. Right now it's ticking like this, and if you push it slower, the clock is going slower. That's because of the repeater. I like it the fast way, no issues with that. And then we will have at the end 2 stacks with this one, 2 stacks of sugarcane. I guess this is it. I will not make this one in this tutorial. I will make this one in the bamboo tutorial. It's way more productive than it's now. I will recommend you to use this one or that one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or want to see another farm, just let me know. But at this moment make the farms that I also use right now in my Let's Play world. And it will get more and more deeper in detail later on. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye!